We have to pick something. So far, the pure green. So we may do a few other things. So let's go back to Photoshop because I have a feeling it's going to be easier to fix it here. So let's change the base container color here. And there's a couple of things that we can try. So we can do a gradient overlay. Right, that's still pretty slick with the white, with the orange, but we almost have to use a completely different color. Right, because that I just don't. So that looks very dollar-esque, right? And see, it's still going to be too green. It's going to be too green. Cancel. This is always the challenge. The challenge. What do we do? What do we do? Oh. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Let's try one more thing. Let's try crazy red. Just crazy ass red. Because we didn't do that. We did not try that. So let's get into this guy. FF0000. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna save settings. We're gonna reload page. Now it's super red, super duper red. And okay, so let's test that donation alert again. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's a little better. A little better. Let's cut that white clip down. Okay. And let's one more time. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Okay, I need to test that again. So what we're going to do here for testing purposes, I'm going to go into donation alert. Donation alerts. And we're going to put the delay on for, let's say 30 seconds. We're just going to save it. So that's going to give me a little bit more time. to mess with the chroma key. Yeah, okay. Cool. So let's okay, so see, now we're kicking into the green. Okay, let's try follow. Let's see the followers, because there's orange in these, so these might. That's what we get for selecting complementary colors. Let's see what we got. Explain. I'm sorry. I really should try to find a way to get the dashboard to show up a little bit better. Oh, that one's not bad. Although the orange gets cut out and it looks like it's red. So Chroma Key is essentially the idea of the green screen, right? So when you do special effects work, you think of Kung Fury. Basically, all of that stuff was filmed in a green screen. 300 is the same way. And what you're doing is you're telling the computer to any pixel that it processes that happens to fall into this color range, this RGB threshold, I want you to render it like it's not even there. And so it basically takes a color and turns it into a transparency. In Photoshop, you often refer to this sort of like as an alpha mask. But in video, you are defining what your chroma key is for your transparency. And so pretty much any sort of major video production that uses special effects will film things behind a chroma key so that they can do stuff. Yes, and that's why good lighting is absolutely important, because uniform lighting ensures that there are not shadows. Yes, that there are not shadows and there are not gradients in the chroma key, and then you don't have to worry about in After Effects picking a color range, because you want to try to get to as close of a pure color as possible. And so generally they use green because green is that FF00, that neon green. It's a very unnatural color. And it's something that we, especially like in our skin tones, we tend to not have. Like, we don't have those green shades in human skin. So it allows, it makes the job significantly easier, whereas as we're using reds and we're using a few other things, it becomes problematic. In the event that you do have to do stuff with green, that's sort of where the magenta, the pure magenta color is sort of a secondary, or even a blue, which we also didn't try. We did not try a blue. So let's do that really fast too. Let's try that one more time. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to go into our, oh, and here's the other thing. See, I have this chroma here. So I'm going to go hardcore blue, and then I'm going to actually change my stuff. Oh, is bandwidth kicking down? We've been going good for about a couple hours here, so I'm pretty surprised if the bandwidth is now starting to cut out. Yeah, we're doing okay, I think. Yeah, it's being a jerk face. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back, because we have reds, we have greens. I'm going to change this guy. All right, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to give it a color overlay, and it's going to be red. And so we're going to do that. And so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to actually take pure red, pure red, since that's our chroma key. Okay. And I'm going to try it this way. So I'm going to take this. Going to make a separate account on my computer for streaming. Yes, if you don't want really sensitive stuff, like right now, this is a fairly new rig, so I don't have a lot of sensitive financial things or anything like that. Yeah, if you can afford it and you can have a separate rig specifically for streaming or an account, yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry, you said account. So yeah, you could create another user on your machine, and that would be fine. So we're going to do this. I'm going to say save for web. We're going to save it. Is this on my computer or your computer? Because I'm not aware of those pics on my computer. So maybe you're. So I'm going to go to Twitch donation. I'm going to save. We're going to replace. I'm going to go back to our dashboard. I'm going to go to donation alert. And we're going to change that. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Choose, please. Choose. Cool. So now we're gonna, hey. Oh, interesting. So, yeah. So that looks much better. Did you see that? That looks much better. Just using a crazy plain. Boom, that looks much, much better. Let's look at that shot really closely. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's much better. But it's still kind of hard to see, so I want to kick it. Yeah, blocks. So there's the region of the screen capture. You can sort of see some of the magic there. Let's try that one more time. Test donation. Because again, the other option is to make this pure blue. Yeah, so I'm talking about in terms of the pure blue is the background, right? So, but again, I'm trying to choose something that's just completely different, and that looks good. Get that money. That's pretty nice. So nice 30-second. So for MK, I think we've got a pretty good. Yeah, it's a long day. It's just Esfaka, how you doing? It's yeah, it's a lot of work. Attention to detail is really important, and people notice quality. So anybody who's been watching notices that I've been doing this for a few hours now. And Maximilian Dude just went live on Twitch, so if you're watching me, you should go watch Max. Cause there you go. Oh, look at that. There's my region capture. Oh, look at all that. I just broke the magic. It's broken. Yeah, so he's just getting started. You watch both. Okay, well, I'll probably try to watch. We'll see how the bandwidth allows me to watch both. So far, it looks good. Oh, look at that. The vortex. The vortex, the vortex.